In your package, you received all the yarn to make this. It also contains a size I crochet hook, yarn snippers and markers, plus a darning needle and ruler. Let's begin. Now would be a great time to print out your pattern and follow along. Grab your eye hook and color one. We will be making the inside hook holder. Make a slip knot and chain 14. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in each chain across. When I reach the tail, I like to crochet over it. At the end of the row, turn. You have made 13 single crochets. Rows 2 to 6, chain 1, single crochet in each stitch across. Turn. 13 single crochets made. When reading the written pattern, be sure to read the expert notes. The next row, row 7, will create gaps to define the pouch sections. Chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in the first stitch. Chain 1 and skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. You will repeat this across. Chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in each stitch and space across. 13 single crochets made. Chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in each of the 13 stitches across. Make your windows as before. Chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1 and skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this across. Work as before, single crochet in each stitch and single crochet in each space. You will have made 13 single crochets. As before and always, chain 1 and turn. Follow your written pattern for the remainder of this piece. After the last row, end off and weave in your ends.
Set the piece aside for now.
The back is just a rectangle. To make it, with color 2 chain 30. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in each chain across. You will end up with 29 single crochets. Chain 1 and turn at the end of each row. You will do this for 22 rows. Then end off and weave in the end. We're going to start making the opposite side of the case. To do this, we first have to prepare the hook holder side. Placement. Lay the peach piece flat, back piece. Place the blue piece, front pocket, on top, aligning the bottom foundation edges. The blue piece should cover the bottom 13 rows of the peach piece. Pin the corners and the sides to prevent shifting. Pin at corner and up the STS on the long peach edge and the short blue edge. Joining left side note. We are working upward from the bottom corner toward the flap. Row 1. Join color 3. Green. Insert your hook through the bottom corner of both the blue and peach pieces. Pull up a loop of color 3 and chain 1. You're going to do a single crochet, joining so. Work 1 single crochet through both thicknesses in the corner. Now we will work on the side seam. Continue working 1 single crochet through both thicknesses up the side. Try to match one stitch of the green border to each row end of the pieces for 13 stitches. After you have made 13 stitches, you will reach the top of the blue piece. This will be the flap that covers your hooks. Continue working in 9 single crochets into only the peach row ends. You will have a total of 22 stitches. Leave the remaining stitches unworked. Chain 1 and turn. Make 1 single crochet in each of these 22 stitches for a total of 22 row. With green, start at any corner, preferably the top corner of the flap. Working the perimeter, single crochet evenly around the entire outside edge of the piece. Make 3 single crochets in each corner to keep your work from curling. You will once again joining the inside hook holder to the outside. So when you reach the pocket section, where the front and back overlap, insert your hook through both thicknesses for every single crochet. This effectively sews the pouch shut with crochet. Join to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. For the second row of the edging, we will do a continuous pattern of chain 1 and then slip stitch into the next stitch. In each corner, make 2 of this pattern. This makes a sturdy, bumpy edge that is attractive. When you reach the beginning of this round, join to the first slip stitch with a slip stitch. End off and weave in the end. Marker holder. With purple, make a slip knot and chain 20. Single crochet in the 6th chain from the hook to make a large hole. Then chain 2. Chain 2 and skip 2 chains, then single crochet in the next chain. Chain 2 and skip 2 chains, then single crochet in the next chain. Chain 2 and skip 2 chains, then single crochet in the next chain. Chain 2 and skip 2 chains, then single crochet in the next chain. Chain 4 and slip stitch in the last chain. End off and weave in all ends. Set the piece aside. Round needle holder. With purple, make a magic ring and chain 1. Make 6 single crochets in the ring. If you do not know how to make a magic ring, just chain 2 and work the 6 single crochets in the 2nd chain from the hook. Do not join. Make 2 single crochets in each of the 6 single crochets around for a total of 12 single crochets. Begin edging. Chain 1 and slip stitch in the next stitch 12 times. Join to the first slip stitch made. End off and weave in the ends. Set the piece aside. Snipper and tape holders make 2 of the same pattern. With purple, make a slip knot and chain 11. Row 1. Single crochet in the 2nd chain from the hook and in each chain across for 10 single crochets. Rows 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in each of the 10 stitches across. At the end of row 4, chain 1 and turn your work to start the edging along the long side. Slip stitch in the first stitch and chain 1, slip stitch in the next stitch. Repeat this edging pattern of chain 1 and slip stitch into the next stitch across. When you get to the end of the row, turn your work to work across the bottom edges of the 4 rows. You may have to make 2 slip stitch, chain 1s in each corner. Try to use the bottom of each row as a stitch. When you get to the end, repeat with 2 patterns in the corner, and then work up the next long side in the same manner. At the end of the side, end off and weave in the end. Set the piece aside and make another in the same manner. Sew the ladders you made on the inside hook holder piece to create pockets. Pin all the components to the green side as shown and sew in place. Cut 9 pieces of any color yarn, 1.5 yards long. Knot one end and divide into 3 sections to plait. Make a braid and secure both ends with a knot and trim the ends. Pin and sew the braid only over the hook side, being careful not to sew pockets closed. Leave the other side free for rolling. Load with your crochet tools and roll up. Tie and enjoy.